In this lecture, we will do 3 examples, A, B, and a third one. Factor the trigonometric expression completely. This one. Okay. How to simplify the expressions? Basically here we want to recall the things we have learned. Here is 1 over secant theta squared plus 1 over cosecant theta and then squared. Remember, here is 1. Here is 1. 1 is actually 1 squared, because 1 squared is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, that's a little bit tricky, huh? And then the reason I do that is that I know the first one, 1 over secant theta, then squared equals to 1 above, because square goes to 1, square goes to secant theta, then is exactly above. Okay, so is the case for this one, 1 over cosecant theta and then squared. Okay, up to this far probably you can recall what 1 over secant is actually cosine. And 1 over secant is actually cosine. 1 over cosecant is actually sine. And then squared. Okay. You add together, what do you get? You get 1. That's Pythagorean theorem. Sine theta squared plus cosine theta squared is 1. Okay, so this one is actually not hard. Looks scary, huh? Now, the second one is also easy. What's the relationship between cotangent and tangent? Here is multiplication, huh? Okay. Cotangent beta times tangent beta. Remember, cotangent beta is the reciprocal of tangent beta. Okay? And then you may put tangent beta here. You just copy it. This one, you didn't do anything. You put it right here. Okay? But remember, tangent beta means tangent beta divided by 1. Okay? The reason I emphasize that is that if I wrote in this way, then you would know, then tangent beta upstairs, tangent beta downstairs can be cancelled. And then is 1 divided by 1, everyone knows that's 1. Okay, so in those 2 cases, we both got 1, huh? Looks very scary, but the answer is very easy. Now, let's look at this one. This one, you want to look at is that cosecant x as a single variable. Okay, that's one thing. Then you then think, this then looks like a quadratic expression. Okay, you want to factor the quadratic algebraic expression. That's correct. Okay, so if you review cosecant x as a single variable, then you basically do is that you want you to use the previous techniques you have learned to factor that. Here we want to do is we want to break up 14 into two different numbers. One is 7, another is 2. Okay? So because 2 times 7 is 14. Okay? If you remember your FOIL method, those two together, let me write in this way. The way to write is very important to understand. You break up 14 into two numbers. 2 times 7 is 14. Basically, this would be your last product. Okay. You might also want to break 2 into two numbers. 2 and 1. In the FOIL method, if you break up 2 into 2 times 1, this will be your first product. Okay? Now then, what is the outer product and inner product? FOIL method, right? Now, is the case like this. If you do 2 times 2, 2 times 2 is 4. That will give you outer product. And if you do 2 times 7, that will be 7. Okay? And then this will be your inner product. Okay, so 4, 7. All right? Yeah. Okay, this one is that. Okay? Now basically, the requirement for you to get 4 and 7 together is because you add 4 and 7. You add those two numbers together, you will get what? 11. Okay? So if you did in this way, you put add together is 7. Then you did right. Okay? When you break up 2 and 14 in this way, if the outer product and inner product can be added together and equal to the sum here, then you did right. Okay? So then we can basically do is what? We are to factor this out, which will be 2, this one, secant, cosecant, x, and then plus 7. Okay? And then here 1, so 1 times cosecant is just cosecant x, and then plus 2 right here. Okay? So you may say, is this really right? That's correct. Again, here is 1. So you do first product, if this is like here, 2, 1. The last product is this. Okay. And that's 7. 7 times 2, last product, you get 14. Okay. And then what? And then outer product is 2 times 2. Outer product, 2 times 2. and inner product seven times one. Okay, inner, you see, inner product. Okay, then you see the outer product, 2 times 2 cosecant is 4 cosecant. Inner product, 7 times 1 cosecant x. And then, 7 plus 4 is 11. Okay, so we are done with all those 3 examples. Okay, I'll see you next time.